around the World War I trenches here at Paddy Jim Stuff at the Cavan County Museum, it's hard to believe that it's only 2 months ago since the whole work started. There has been incredible work done in a very short period of time to bring what we have here today, reproductions of World War I trenches. Probably the biggest, yes, definitely the biggest in Ireland, if not in England as well. They're 350 metres long. There's over 6,000 sandbags included in them. They're as authentic as possible. Our aim in doing this work and putting together these trenches is to commemorate in some way the soldiers who fought and those who lost their lives in World War I. It's a very sombre day today in many ways, because today we celebrate the 100 years of when Britain declared war. And we remember all the Irish men and women who were part of World War I. So by having this trench experience here at Cavan County Museum, we hope we will be able to give visitors some understanding and some awareness of what it was like for those men and women involved in World War I. The trenches in particular were extremely difficult places. They were horrific. They were just, I don't think we can even imagine. But I hope by what we've done we can some way help people to see. As you know, they were rat infested, they were wet, soldiers suffered from trench foot, the sound of bombs going off constantly, just horrific. So we will now be able to offer our visitors to the museum, especially young people who will come here on education programmes, the opportunity to learn about World War I, what life was like. And it didn't matter what your religious or political background was. When you were in the trenches, you were all one. It was a difficult time, and we hope at the Cavan County Museum we can in some way pay respect to that time, and pay respect and interpret by the trenches and by the lovely exhibition we have within the museum building itself, somewhat of what it was like 100 years ago for those men and women fighting in World War I.
The First World War saw the use of the first weapon of mass destruction, which was poison gas, and every soldier from 1915 on would have been issued with a gas mask. Initially it was simply a hood. We have some of them inside, and then it became the more familiar gas mask. But one of the most frightening things for soldiers was the use of gas, and one thing that they didn't want to hear was this sound. As soon as the gas bell sounded, the advice, and you'll see it on some of the standing orders as you go around it, the advice was that you were to stay still. And in a sort of a patronising way, the advice that officers were supposed to give to men was that gas was nothing to fear. Now, chlorine gas, mustard gas in particular was a nasty gas, because it took maybe 5 weeks to kill you. It could be gas survive for 5 weeks, slowly losing the ability to breathe if you've been exposed to mustard gas.